Hello and welcome everybody to the Questionable Podcast. Obviously, I'm Josh, joined with Adam.
Hello.
We just wanted to go ahead and let you guys know that this is our
Episode 2.
Yes, episode 2.
Second take.
So this is our more or less unofficial setup. We have some things we still want to do, obviously. Joined by our special guests, or what'd you call him?
Chris P. Bacon.
Chris P. Bacon. All right, there we go. So yeah,
I also have a chicken around here somewhere.
I think it's still upstairs. But
Next episode.
I don't know if you can hear it in my voice. I'm a little under the weather, but we're still rocking this thing out. I just wanted to go ahead and let everybody know we are greatly appreciative for the likes and the views and stuff we got on the first video. Love it. Love to see it. Please recommend it to all your friends if you enjoy it. But today we have some interesting talking points as Adam freaks out. First one is, I know you haven't got to play it a whole lot, but how do you feel about Modern Warfare 2? I know your opinions are a little bit different than mine because you've had some time on it.
Well, okay, off the bat, it's just like any other COD game. Servers suck. That's to be expected. I don't know. I mean, the guns aren't bad. I feel like the run is a little slow.
Yeah, I'd say that's fair.
Annoying. I don't know. The maps seem decent so far. I guess, can't really give you an accurate...
Yeah, because you haven't even played the campaign yet, have you?
I'm not talking about the campaign. No,
He doesn't play campaign.
No. No, I can't give you an accurate review because
How much have you played?
the full game's not out. It
Yeah.
doesn't come out for another 10 days.
Yeah, that is true. How much have you played, roughly? I know we played 4 matches.
I played a lot more than that.
But yeah, no, I'd agree. My biggest gripe is, at least on PlayStation 4, I've heard PS5's not as bad, and obviously PC's not too bad, or Xbox, but my biggest issue is when it comes down to getting into lobbies, especially when you're in a party, god-awful. Dude, you're better off just shaking dice and hoping you hit 7 than waiting for a fucking lobby to actually work.
Isn't it funny that the PS5 is like 3 years old now, and you still can't buy them in a store?
Yeah. I did see one, so you can order them to be shipped to the store. I have seen that. So Walmart has them for $5.49, but you have to order it and then wait. I think it's like up to 3 months. Yeah.
Oh, when I was at Target earlier, it was $100, $99. It was a mini fridge that looked like Xbox
Series X and S?
Yeah.
Yeah. Those things are cute.
I almost bought it.
Literally would never buy an Xbox, but you'd buy that.
I almost bought it.
This but that, I will say, so you said you kind of like the maps. Some of them aren't bad, some of them are meh.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind them, the maps so far. One thing that did piss me off about Cold War, though, is they had all these maps, and then they kept coming out with new maps, and then bringing back old maps. And then some of the original maps from Cold War, that you couldn't find them.
Yeah.
They just got rid of them.
Yeah. No, well, that's like, I mean, Nick would know, our buddy. I and moaned it was probably about 2 weeks ago now, but we were playing Cold War waiting for Modern Warfare to come out, and I was beyond pissed that Satellite, like, you can play it on, the party games.
Yeah.
Like, you can't play it in regular, like, TDM or Search and Destroy or anything.
Well, like, don't get me wrong, like, Nuketown,
Yeah.
classic, right? Yeah. And it's cool that they brought that back, but you get into Nuketown now so much.
Yes.
It's like, I don't want to play it anymore. Like, give me one of the original maps back.
Literally. But with that being said, what original MW2 map do you want to come back to the new one?
Oh, dude, Rust.
Rust? I mean, it was in the 2019 Modern Warfare, though.
You said MW2 though.
Yeah,
That came out in 2009.
that is true. But it was already in the 2019 one, so do you really want them
Okay,
to
but
bring
that
it back for a second one? I guess technically now third.
What do you mean third?
So it was in MW2, the original.
Yeah. Okay.
And then it
yeah.
was
Okay.
in the-
yeah.
yeah.
I got you. I mean, yeah. No, I say they should have
So
saved
was.
it. They should have
Yeah.
saved it
Yeah, I'd agree
because
with that.
it came out in MW2 in 2009, and now 2022, they should have saved it.
Yeah. No, there's two that I want. Like, if they come out with them at the season 1, I will already call it an amazing launch just because those two maps come out. I don't give a if the game doesn't get better or anything like that, but if I can play these two maps again, I'd be more than happy. One, I believe there's already been talks about it coming back, which is Terminal. I loved Terminal.
Terminal was hit or miss.
I always had fun on it. Although Search and Destroy on Terminal was a just because it was so big.
Well, no, because you always got the guy in the plane.
Oh, yeah. Wait, I mean, I don't know.
Are we at 10 minutes yet?
No, 6:15. Yeah, I know.
No, but there's always a guy in the plane. There's always a guy under the plane. There's always the guy on the roof,
Yep.
right outside the walkway.
Well, and then that back window seal area on, like, one of the spawn points where you can go up onto the windows.
What, by the bar?
Yeah. Oh, my God, that spot annoyed the... Yeah, biscuits out of me. We'll go with that. I'm not trying to get too
We really got to
monetized
get
yet.
some mic stands.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be against that. Although we'd have to find something to go underneath these boards or on it.
Hey, I'll
Um,
screw them in. I don't care. I got bolts.
facts. But no, so Terminal is one that I want, and the other one is Afghanistan. That was by far my favorite map in MW2. Obviously the 2019 or 2009 one. Afghanistan was my favorite map, hands
I
down.
don't remember it.
Um,
I do not remember it.
it was well, I'm trying to think of what it kind of was like Satellite, where it's a little bit open, and then there's like cave systems around the outsides, and then there's a big downed plane that people would like oftentimes lay prone on the wing and just snipe people. Dude,
Dude, that was so long ago.
yeah. Oh, that reminds me. Since we're approaching that 10-minute mark, I'll let you know when we hit it. So I played last night, and I honestly, because Nick was working and stuff, but I was in a party with him, but it got really quiet, and so I went into game chat. I think it's back. I think the OG COD in game chat is back.
Xbox 360.
Yeah, dude. I heard some of the nastiest things, and of course, I threw in some 2 cents. None of them were too bad, but oh man, I really do think it's back.
You mind your business.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. But no, dude, it was one of those things. I went into game chat and I was like, oh, this is gonna be lame. Everybody's gonna be like, oh, they're over here, they're over here. No, everybody was just straight, F this, screw that, just straight up letting people have it. And then the game ended, and it was back to that old, the second somebody says something, everybody just loses. Ah, dude,
Nostalgia.
it was nice. Yes.
It was before MW2 came out, and I was playing Free for All on Cold War
Yeah.
on the
OG.
what was it? What is it? It's the map with Air Force One in.
Oh, yeah. I can't remember the name, but I know the one you're talking about. In the snow and...
No. It's in a warehouse. Cold War. Got Air Force One.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah.
Anyways. Yeah, no, it was, free for all. Everybody's in a game chat, and you can hear everybody. And it was soft.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I didn't have my mic plugged in. Well, I did. I just turned the mic off.
Yeah.
And it was so soft. Like, I was so disappointed.
That's how, which one did I come back to? Oh, Cold War. That's how Cold War was. You have to think. I took
saying.
from Black Ops 2 until Cold War. I took all those games off because Advanced Warfare was not my cup of tea. Also, we hit the 10-minute mark. Advanced Warfare
Are
was...
we at the 10-minute mark?
Yeah.
Alright, Advanced Warfare sucked ass. Infinite Warfare sucked ass. Black Ops 3 kind of sucked ass.
Mid.
Black Ops 2, don't remember it. Black Ops 1,
garbage.
fucking amazing. Black Ops 1, fucking
You don't
amazing.
know Black Ops 2?
No.
Seriously?
I never played Black Ops 4.
No. Never played it. Never played Advanced Warfare. Never played Infinity Warfare. Never played
Ghost, I never played that. I heard it sucked ass. Um...
Ghost of Survival was cool. That's pretty much all I played. Survival was dope. That's it.
What was it? Advanced Warfare, I think it was, when you get the exosuit, you get to
and the
run
fucking
across the
jetpacks
wall.
and shit. Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know. I think it was one of those things because if you look at Black Ops 2, I know, like you said, you haven't played, but if you look at it, they started on that trend. Like everything was a little bit more technologically advanced,
A little.
and then that Black Ops 2.
Oh.
Black Ops 2 was a little, and then
Yeah, but then Black Ops 3 was in like, what, the 20s?
2040, I believe.
Yeah, but it had like things from
Yeah.
that you would see in the 20s, but it was all
Yeah.
technologically advanced, and then like on zombies, you turned into a fucking squid monster.
Yeah, I know.
What
yeah.
the fuck? I mean, one of the guns was cool. Yeah, I think it was I can't remember. It was gold. You had the side mag. I don't know. You got it on one of the trains in zombies, and it was cool as fuck.
Yeah, out there praising the Lord Cthulhu and shit.
What is it? I don't know. Infinite Warfare. I didn't. It sucked ass. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
But they've done World War One. They've done World War Two.
Yep. I never played World War
I didn't.
War II.
Well, you got to go back to like the originals.
Oh, you're talking about like okay, yeah, I did.
Fucking World at War, and
I did play World at War, but
I
didn't.
put so many hours on that game.
Oh, World at War, I put in a bunch. Original Modern Warfare, Modern Warfare 2.
See, World War II, the newer one.
Yeah, I didn't play that.
I didn't mind it. It was all right. You had one where you were like the little plastic.
Like toy soldiers?
Yeah,
No shit.
and like you were in a big sandbox, and you had like real people with magnifying glasses.
What?
And if you ran into them, it was an instant death. Like it was actually kind of
That's kind of dope. That's dope. Okay, yeah, I didn't know about that.
But yeah, it was like a whole little sandbox. I think they need to do an authentic Vietnam.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, that's kind of what Black Ops 1 was.
Yeah, I mean,
kinda.
Black Ops 1 touched
Kinda.
on it a bit.
Yeah.
Not enough to clarify. I mean, don't get me wrong, Black Ops 1 is like the OG.
Yes.
Amazing game. They should redo that next.
Yeah,
I'd
like
buy
a
it.
remaster.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's like everybody was saying that instead of dropping the new Modern Warfare 2, they should just remaster the old one and put it out. Which honestly,
I mean,
look at their sales. They're never going to do that. This is the highest selling Modern Warfare, or highest selling COD game ever. By far.
I get where they're coming from, but
Yeah.
but definitely Black Ops 1 remaster that.
Oh, yeah. No.
Modern Warfare
100%.
2, I could give a shit about.
And then,
But yeah, they should definitely do a Vietnam one,
yeah.
like authentic Vietnam.
Well, that's like, would you want to see like an actual Desert Storm one? Because the original Modern Warfare kind of touched on that era, but like, would you want to see a very authentic, like in the mountains type shit, or no?
I mean, me personally, yeah, I would, but it has to be
Correct.
historically accurate.
Yeah.
If it's not, I'm not gonna play it.
Well, I mean, that raises the question though: should COD do something like that, or would that be more of a Battlefield? Because Battlefield's more historically accurate, where COD's more that arcadey shooter.
You know, I get it.
Hold on, I'm gonna check and make sure we're still recording. If we are, this is gonna be awkward. Yep, we're good.
Okay, yeah, no, but I mean, I get it. You know, I didn't really get into Battlefield too much.
Yeah. Battlefield 4 was amazing, though. That was probably one of my favorite games all time.
I don't know. I've only ever played that one. It was, what?
5.
World War
Battlefield
II?
5. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only one I played, and it was like what 3 matches.
Yeah.
So I'm not even gonna get into that.
I mean, Battlefield 5, though, a lot of people shit on, which I still play from time to time. It's fun.
I only got it because it was free, PlayStation Plus.
Yeah. I don't remember how I got mine. I know I got Battlefield 1 for free. I don't remember if I paid for Battlefield 5 or got it on sale or whatnot. So in COD, what would you say is the most annoying thing? Whether it be campers or riot shield or... For me, recently, it's shotguns.
Are we talking in general or in the new one?
Let's start within the new one, and then we'll go to in general. 'Cause I think it does vary.
So we'll kind of flip flop around here. So in the originals, in general, I would have to say the snipers, but since they put out the lens glare,
Yeah.
I'm not that mad at it anymore.
No, I mean, it's... And, like, a lot of the... I don't know about the assault rifles, but a lot of the battle rifles, you can shoot them about as far as they can shoot you.
I haven't used battle rifles. I've only been using like
M4s and shit.
the M4, the P90, and I think that's it actually.
Yeah. No, because we both got the Vault Edition, so I've been putting in some time with the what is it? It's basically the M4, but the battle rifle version. I forget what that one's called. FJX, I think.
I don't know. I've been kind of waiting for the full game to come out.
Yeah.
Just because, like, if I'm putting in all this time on the Battle Pass, well, we have a 50 tier skip on the Battle Pass.
That is true. I don't know. I'm trying to get to max level before, just so I have everything unlocked, so I don't have to grind back through it.
However, I will say, I do like the fact that in this new one, it is easier to get gold, and they've got some pretty dope-ass camos.
Oh, yeah.
However, I feel like it's too easy to get gold now.
Yes and no. So, like, I'm still... You know how I am. I grind camos normally. Yeah. I have almost stopped grinding camos because there's certain times that you can get the challenges very easy, and then there's certain times you can't. So, like, the M4 is, 50 kills, and I think it's, like, so many headshots, double kills.
Yeah, something like that.
The one that's killing me, I finally got it last night, was kills from behind, and now to get gold, so you have those 4 base challenges, right?
Yeah.
And then to get gold, you have to finish another challenge, which this one's, like, 3 kills and a life without dying. It's not hard, but I don't know. I've been leveling up guns and stuff.
I don't know. I like in the older games, yeah, it's fucking ridiculous to try and get gold because you have to get every camo.
Yep, for every gun.
And like I'm glad it's easier, but I feel like it's too easy now. Yeah. And don't get me wrong, the really high end camos are still hard as shit to get.
Oh yeah, like your Orions and what's the MX Ultra or whatever?
Yeah, something like that. But then on the other games, like you had to have all the fucking guns, like all the submachine guns, gold.
Yep, to get diamond.
Yeah, and then you had to have what was that one?
Oh, the one where you had to get all weapons classes.
The diamond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other MX Ultra, whatever that one was called.
I can't remember what it was. Yeah. But like that's fucking ridiculous. I'm not gonna do that.
So in the new one, what would you say is the like one little nitpicky thing you'd have to say, or like the thing that really grinds your gears? Oh,
dude, the running.
Yeah.
I absolutely hate it. Like even in first person, it seems like I am just doing a light jog.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which I absolutely hate.
Yeah, no. I mean, I'd agree with that. The running does seem really nerfed, which I guess...
I do think it's pretty cool, though, that they have the slide and the dolphin dive back.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just glad they have the dolphin dive so I can just dive through shit. That's mainly what I do. It's just fun for me. I don't even use it tactically. I just dive off things to say fuck it.
But yeah, I feel like they need to up the running at least a little bit.
Yeah. And you just mean like the speed of it, not necessarily the animation, right?
Well, I feel like even if the animation was a little bit faster, it wouldn't be as bad.
Yeah.
But when you're doing this,
Well, you can do. I'll have to show you, but in your settings, you can change it to where you, instead of when you hold down, you don't do the actual sprint. You do the tactical sprint, which to do the tactical now, I think you have to double tap and then hold it up like you're running. The tactical sprint's a little bit better because the gun's kind of up over his shoulder like this, and he's, running.
yeah,
but
I've seen it.
it's a little better, but not significantly by any means. Yeah, I know. I'm still trying to figure out where I want my mic to.
Yeah, because I want to sit back,
Yeah.
but
Um,
then I feel like I'm too far.
No, the one that's been peeving me, and it's been since Cold War, since I got back into Call of Duty, is shotguns. The range at which you can shoot people with shotguns is ridiculous.
Oh, dude, the shotguns in Cold War were amazing.
See, to me, the Street Sweeper took no skill. Especially if
Dude,
you
exactly. I suck with shotguns.
I was going to say,
That's good for me.
Like Brandon, what he would do is hold R1, so he'd run with a grenade in his hand and then just tap the trigger. And so when he died, it'd basically be like having martyrdom, where you die in the grenade, which they did. I don't know if you noticed, they took that out in the new one.
No, I never did it.
Yeah, so like I'd go to throw a flash and then get killed, and my flash wouldn't go off. So I was like, huh, okay.
Dude, shotguns in the Cold War were amazing.
They were.
I suck with them, so they were good for me.
See, I didn't like it. Bro, the second you start hitting shots at over 50 yards, just insta kills, is ridiculous.
Do more gooder.
Man, the motherfucker. Oh, I did mean to tell you. So the Vector is in COD, right? The new one.
Yeah, sure.
So I unlocked it last night. I think it's at like level 38 or 39. You unlock it, and oh my god, the firing rate on that thing is insane. Like you're gonna have to get a bigger magazine because it only holds 30, and they're gone like that. But man, that thing's firing rate is ridiculous. Like if somebody somebody runs into a room with you, if you have quick draw on or any kind of perk to make aim down sight or hip fire faster, you could just mow down someone the second they get in your face. Like it's almost faster to shoot than to melee at that point. And with that being said, have you played the underwater, or not underwater, but the map that has like the areas that you can go underwater? I forget what it's called. It's like hydroelectric, I think.
Yeah.
So I found out you can shoot the people under the water. You just have to get to the actually break the surface of the water. So like
that's not realistic at all.
So like in the little tunnels, right, where you're underwater, you can't shoot them. You have to melee. But if say you see someone coming out of the tunnel and you're just about to go in, if you break the surface, you can turn back and fire on them and take them out. Which is interesting, because I don't think that's quite how that would work, but like firing into water seems rather inefficient in real life.
I mean, it'll get the job done.
Yeah. While we were talking about pet peeves, what would you say is probably the biggest one that you have in like real life and like your day to day, other than people being stupid? Because it's not a pet peeve; that's just life.
I beg to differ.
But anyways, what would it be?
Man, fuck, dude, I don't know.
They're like people that chew with their mouth open, because that's mine. That shit drives me insane. That fucking just.
Well, if we're talking about shooting, then I would have to say the old chicken wing.
Oh my god. I've never
fucking chicken wing.
I've never actually seen someone do that.
Oh, dude, I've seen it so much.
Which, I mean, if you look at archery, that's kind of what you do to draw your bow, is kind of up and over and hold. But
that's archery.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wonder if those people
It's not a rifle.
I'm just wondering if those people went from archery first and then moved into rifles or just guns in general.
Well, I think they need to go back.
Yeah. No, I've never understood that. That's like I don't know.
Or, was it the old classic underhand with the pistol?
Yes.
Like, you are doing nothing.
Not a damn thing.
Like, literally nothing. Now, I know there's going to be people out there like, oh, I like to do it that way and that do real good. No, you don't. Try it the other way. Hand over hand.
Yeah.
You'll have so much more control.
You know,
Probably takes you 5 minutes to line your shot back up, you underhand motherfuckers.
as somebody who's never shot that way, I feel like it'd be so just awkward. Like
I've done it for fun,
Oh,
and I didn't hit shit. I mean, granted, we had a 9mm SIG M17.
oh yeah, that's where you fucked up. You had a SIG.
Yeah, they're trash in general. But we were
All the SIG fanboys are gonna be pissed.
SIG fucking sucks ass.
Bro, I love how we went from not cussing once in the first 10 minutes, and then it was like 10 minutes. Fuck shit, cunt.
Monetization.
Hell yeah.
No, but we had the SIG M17 9mm, like 15+1, regular, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And we were shooting at steel at like 30 yards.
Yeah.
And the steel targets were only like this big, I'd say.
Yeah.
And yeah, nah.
Nothing.
Nah.
Yeah.
Underhand, nah.
Underhand, I feel honestly, I think I'd shoot better left-handed than I would with an underhand grip. Cause I don't think I could do it.
Well, are we talking like both hands or just one hand?
No, both hands.
Oh, no, definitely not.
Like traditional left-hand firing.
Oh, no, definitely not.
Really?
I'd have to do one hand, one shot at a time.
I don't know. I think I'd be, if we're talking about strictly how accurate you can be with that versus, oh yeah, maybe not.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah, no. No, definitely not.
We'll have to test out at the range. Maybe that's something we could do for secondary uploads, is we'll film some range content and just kind of shoot shit out there. Who knows? Maybe we'll film a podcast out at the range. Nothing like bringing all the equipment and then all you hear half the time is just pop, pop, pop. Like, well, all right.
I mean,
it wouldn't be different than filming a fucking podcast in Chicago. Same, but different.
I've only been to Chicago one time.
I've been there for a while.
You've been there a while?
I've been there a couple times for a while. Longer than I'd like to be.
No, I've
That's
only been
for
to Chicago one time.
I've been to Chicago, I think, like 4 times. And each time was like 3 days. No, Chicago sucks. Fuck Chicago. They took one of our good friends. Bunch of assholes. That was... I didn't even plan to go into this, but dude...
Yeah, we're not. We're not.
Chicago's shit.
That's why I don't go there.
No, nobody should. Like, and I think...
Yeah, but all this fucking... Never mind, I'm not going to go there.
I think what kills me is that Illinois as a whole isn't actually that bad of a place, but Chicago ruins it for everybody. Don't get me wrong, Illinois is not the best place in the world by any means.
Southern Illinois.
Southern Illinois is not that bad. It's a little redneck and white trash, but it's no different than, like, Council Bluffs.
It's a little racist.
Well, it's
a little racist.
That's anywhere once you get past that line. Have you been to Missouri? Fuck.
Yeah.
Dude, St. Louis.
I was there for...
Oh, yeah, Lost in the Woods.
2 months?
Yeah. 2.5. About 2.5.
No, it was about...
Was it?
It was about 2 months, yeah.
Huh.
About
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Felt like longer. But no, Missouri's. And that's like, anywhere you go slightly racist. It just depends on where. Like the north side of Des Moines, racist as shit. And they're almost all Chinese folks. Yeah, there's some Vietnamese, but not, it's mainly Chinese.
I used to live on the north side.
So you should know.
No, I didn't see one Asian person.
Really?
Not one.
How long ago was that?
Oh, this was a long time ago.
Yeah, that explains
This
it.
was a long time ago.
No, because I know for like the past 10, 15 years it's been that way.
I don't know.
Like, Sincere's, my brother, his graduating class was, decent size, but I would say probably at least a third, probably a quarter of his entire graduating class was Asian. It was insane. But that's because we went, the school we went to, you had what? Maybe like 10, not even
You
like
mean
5%.
the one I dropped out of?
Yeah, the one you dropped out of.
Twice?
I didn't realize it was twice.
Yeah, it was twice.
What the fuck?
So it was in junior year, like halfway, I stopped going.
Yeah.
And then
I didn't realize you went back, though.
I showed back up senior year, and then I stopped going.
Nice.
And then I showed up one day, and they were like, "Yeah, no, we're done with you." I was like, "Why?" I'm here occasionally.
Yeah, probably not enough to actually pass.
I'm like Elvis.
You're gonna die on the toilet?
Maybe.
Well, you never know. Although I will say, so out of everybody that either we went to school with or that we know as adults, who would you want to be on the podcast? Who do you think would make the most interesting guest? Let's go with that.
I don't fucking know.
Anybody. Just shoot out a name.
That we know?
That we know personally.
Well, I don't know.
You are adding a whole lot to this conversation.
I am, yeah.
I don't know. I think there's a couple people that would be fun to have on. Like, obviously, our buddy who came over the other night, just because me and him go way back, you and him go way back, there'd be plenty of stories. That or Jack. Jack would be just funny.
Well, I mean, he said he'd do it.
He did.
At any time.
He did. We'll have to talk to him. So if we could get anybody on the podcast, who would it be? Anybody at all? I mean, I could already guess yours.
Now that you say anybody, I don't know.
Does it start with a B? And his last name starts with an H.
Dude, I'd love to have Brandon Herrera.
Dude, Brandon would be so fun.
I love that.
God, Brandon would be a good time.
Me and him lived in the same city and didn't even know it.
In North Carolina?
Fayetteville.
No shit.
Yeah.
Huh.
Cause that's where he's from, and that's where I was stationed.
No shit.
Yeah.
Was it at the same time?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, same time.
Huh.
Because it's when I was still down there, and he uploaded a vlog when he was coming back from Texas.
Yeah.
And he said something, and it was like, good old Fayetteville. And I'm like, no shit.
Oh, man.
Now, I wasn't a creep and went out and tried to find him, because, like, that's his personal fucking life. I'm not going to do that to him.
I mean, it wouldn't be hard to do, though, because he had a shop there. He had his gun store there, so it wouldn't have been that.
But see, that's the thing, is when I would go drive around, like, nothing stood out.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, I wasn't looking for it,
Yeah,
but
that's
nothing
fair.
stood out.
Well, that's like here, though. Like, think about it. I went to Mason City so many times. In 2 years, I went to Mason City hundreds of times. Never once knew that the fat electrician was there. Call back to last episode if you know. Never once.
That's a fact. Yeah, I didn't know he was from Mason City.
Are you gonna try to suck it up with the fucking...
I was just gonna...
Close. There was
tough.
a fly on the table. I don't know if y'all could see it, but that's what that was. There was a fly. No, never once knew that. Went to Mason City hundreds of times. Probably passed him at Hy-Vee. Never knew. Like, ever. Which, honestly, if it wasn't for the podcast that he was on, that we're not gonna...
Never would have known it.
Not gonna name, because... Although, if y'all wanna, like, link up, let us know. You know who you are. You probably don't watch this, but you know who you are.
Oh, dude, they're never gonna see this.
No.
They're never gonna see this.
They're way too busy. Although, did I tell you, I talked or messaged Batty once on Twitch?
Yes.
Yeah, dude, it was one of those things. Granted, it was late at night, so it was one of the last messages before he got off, but I was just pretty much like, oh, man, appreciate all you do, love the podcast, and I was like, keep up the good work, I'm striving to get to the level that you're at. And he actually took the time to say something, nice and in response instead of just the generic, thanks, keep up the good work, or whatnot.
I bet you screamed like a little anime girl.
No, because it was late at night.
I bet you did.
On the inside, yes.
Oh my
On
god!
the inside, it was definitely a ooh. but no, it was just one of those things that like him taking the time out to actually respond to it instead of just being like, "Oh, thanks, man, means a lot," was kind of dope. Because he just kind of was like, "Oh yeah, thanks." He was like, "Appreciate it," and then pretty much kind of went into little tips on what I should work on, which I have not done because I have not fucking streamed. Ugh. No, I need to get my streaming shit, but I don't know what's wrong with my Elgato. I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
But so with that being said, would you collab with another podcast if we had the opportunity?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
I was gonna say I wanted to make sure because personally I would, but I didn't know if you were on the same page.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And not even, don't get me wrong, like the podcast we're talking about would be dope, but even like a smaller one that's in the area, if we just linked up, that'd be dope. I'd be down. No, but I will say there are 2 to 3 people that I know for sure will be on the podcast in April.
That's a long way away. That's a lot of episodes.
That is a lot of episodes, especially if we do weekly. That's
a lot.
That's quite some episodes. What? 14? 13?
Oh, that's not as many as I thought.
Nah, because it'd be 16.
Still not as many as I
No,
thought.
not at all. I mean, it'd be quick. That's a lot. That's a lot of. We need more mics. I need a bigger dongle.
Yeah. We need some arms.
Fuck. Yeah, no, my 2 USB dongle I don't think is gonna work with more mics. We'll have to get another one. I do have.
We'll get there when we get there.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I mean, honestly, the 2 would probably work. We just have to separate out and put in the middle. But for audio quality, yeah. Anywho, and then, ooh, here's a good one. What would be one topic that you never want to talk about on the podcast?
I feel like this is a trap to get me to talk about it on the podcast.
No, I'm just curious what it would be.
But if I say it, then we're talking about it on the podcast.
I mean, we don't have to.
Mind games. It's called reverse psychology.
I'm fucking confused now. No, but like,
I'm not leading into your games.
Okay, I'll go first then. So personally, the one thing I really wouldn't want to touch on too heavily, at least, would be campaigns. Because, dude, they get so annoying.
See, you just started talking about it.
That's all. I'm leaving it there. That's the one that I wouldn't want to talk about too heavily. Or fetishes. Because that goes down a whole weird rabbit hole, and I'm not. Nope.
I mean,
nope.
I'm not gonna say it's not gonna come up. I'm sure it will at some point.
Why? Why would it ever? Why? Like, where does it need to come up? What conversation would spark? Hey, let's talk about fetishes.
So you're saying furries are okay to exist?
God damn it! Is that a fetish though?
Yes.
Is it really? I thought it was just like a mental illness. Like,
I don't know.
I feel like you have to be a special kind of special to be into that.
I don't know, man.
But yeah, no, that's one. Fetishes. Fetishes are like political campaigns, because we'll get political, obviously. I mean, we did in the last episode a little bit, but like campaign wise, nah. I've already had to work a job where that's all I do. I'm good.
I'm already getting tired of seeing these midterm campaign ads.
You're telling me. So, I don't know if I mentioned in the last episode, but I do delivery driving for a living now. And a lot of the times if I'm not watching YouTube and like listening through my headphones, because obviously Bluetooth headphones will die. So I'll have to take it out and put it on, and I'll turn on the radio, be listening to music and shit, and then it will just be like 4 straight minutes of like, this person's political ad, this one countering it, and it gets so old so fast. My favorite one, though, right now is, I think it's a Senate one.
I don't know.
And literally, the first commercial goes, this person's lying because of this, and then the other one rebuttals and go, no, they're lying. And I was like, this is the cattiest shit. Like, y'all are seriously gonna sit there and put out campaigns just being like, no, they told the lie. You go fuck yourself. What happened to politics being about, hey, this is what I stand for. This is what we're gonna, try to do if you elect us.
Yeah, I don't know.
Which I will say, I do kind of blame the 2016 campaign on that. Because between Hillary and Trump, half of it wasn't even about what, actual politics they stood for. It was just why the other person was worse. And that, to me, defeats the purpose of electing people.
I mean, yeah.
That's that old saying of, who are you going to vote for, the lesser of two evils? But why does it have to come down to that? Why can't it just be like, this person believes in this person believes in that. Who do you align with the most? Done. It's so fucking stupid nowadays. You know what else is stupid? And I'll lead into this because I know you like talking about it. How low we are on diesel reserves.
Don't fucking talk to me about that.
Nope. Go ahead. This is your subject. I will let you take the floor on this one. Because I know we're fucked.
Alright, let me break it down for you.
Y'all gotta learn something.
So as it stands right now, we have a 25-day supply. We have, like 1 million barrels or something like that in the reserve.
Yeah.
Which will last a total of 6 hours.
Yeah.
Well, my pickup is diesel. My work truck is diesel. Everything you get comes on a truck.
Yep.
Literally everything. Fuel, food, anything.
All the packages that I deliver for work comes from diesel.
Farm equipment runs on diesel.
Yep.
Trains run on diesel. Which there's a pending railroad strike again.
Again? Jesus. Well, that's
by Thanksgiving.
That's like cattle farmers are talking about going on strike this year too. Literally last summer, it was or was it summer or spring?
What?
The actual crop farmer strike. I think it was spring, wasn't it? Early spring. I know it was.
I don't know.
I want to say it was early planting season that it happened, but I know it was real bad in Canada.
No.
But no, it's scary. The times we're living in are borderline unprecedented. The way we're running out of everything. Everything. Just go to your grocery store and look at the price difference from 5-6 years ago to now.
Well, here, look at this, right?
Shit, even 2.
And just by saying this will tell you exactly why we're running out of shit and everything is so expensive. Off the coast of Europe, there is boats that have over $1 billion worth of natural gas, and they're sitting in the coast.
Yeah, waiting for the price to go up.
Waiting for the price to go up so they can cash out.
No, it's
that greedy motherfuckers.
Yeah.
That's all that is.
That's all. I mean,
that's why we're shit out of luck.
Yeah,
it's because people are fucking greedy.
No, and I mean, if you look at any major issue in the world, that's what it comes down to. The last 2 wars. It's all because people are greedy. Shit, the war in Ukraine and Russia right now. It's because people are fucking greedy. Russia wanted more land. Ukraine said, no, this is ours, and now
they wanted their land back.
Does it count as their land when it was the Soviet Union's land and not Russia's to begin?
I mean, technically, but you should have seen this coming.
Oh, yeah, no, I mean...
Under every president, Russia has taken back a country.
Uh-huh.
It's just, it wasn't widely talked about until this one.
What was the one when Trump was in office?
There wasn't.
No, there was. It was short, but there was one where pretty much Russia was right on the border.
But guess what? It didn't happen.
Was it Kazakhstan? One of those stands that are up towards Russia. Yeah, probably.
I don't know.
No, that whole side of the fucking globe is just. Ugh. That's like North Korea right now, testing nuclear bombs overseas next to Japan.
I mean, it's a simple graph. The more you fuck around, the more you will find out.
So like, here's the fuck around, and here's the find out. We're like right about here. If we get too much higher, it's going to be just through the roof. We're all about to find out. And that's just, I mean, it's just how that works. You have a topic you want to talk about? I'm trying to think. I know there was one other one I wanted to cover. Oh, this isn't one we talked about. This was one that me and the guys were talking about while we were gaming. If you could have one superpower, we'll cut the drawback thing that the other podcast does. But if you could just name one superpower you wish you could have, what would it be? Try to make it funny, strictly because mine's dumb. It was one that I was super tired and just said, but it stuck with me. Like a dumb superpower, but it would actually be effective. Like you can get here. I'll give you an example, and then you can kind of think about what yours would be. So mine was, I was sitting there joking, and I was like, so like telekinetic powers are dope, right? Being able to move things or do things with your mind is cool.
Magneto.
Yeah. And I was like, bro, do you know how effective a superpower it would be? Is if you could just look at somebody and tell them to like come, and they just instantly do. Do you know how many fights would be stopped almost instantly? Like what? You're going to keep fighting while you're nutting? Nah. I can tell you right now, if I was like...
I mean, if you want to stop a fight, you could just get naked. Nobody's going to fight a naked guy.
That's not true. That is not true. I guarantee you, like a supervillain, they'd still fight a naked guy.
But we don't know. There's no naked superheroes.
I mean, kind of. If we want to go back to the boys. Kind of.
He was invisible.
Yeah, he was transparent.
Invisible.
Translucent my ass.
Okay, but again, there's yes, no, technically his suit was
sometimes.
Kinda.
Because if you think about it, every picture that he was in, he was wearing a suit. Whenever he was fully naked and you could not see him at all, he was naked. Every time that he was fully invisible, naked. Just saying.
Okay, yeah, but you can't hit what you can't see, really. So, and technically, nobody knew he was naked until they captured him.
No, they found out before that whenever he spit the blood on him, and they, found out real quick then.
Yeah, when they captured him.
Yeah. Also, if you guys have not watched The Boys, I do recommend it. Adam's 50-50. I recommend it.
It's hit or miss.
It's fucking great.
It's hit or miss.
As long as you have a really, really dark sense of humor, it's good.
I mean, there were some funny moments, but
yeah,
it wasn't fucking top tier, 100%.
No, I wouldn't say top tier, but it'd be worth someone's time. If they have time to kill wasting a show, yeah. As long as you have dark sense of humor. Once again. I do have to put that disclaimer out there. There is some very, very fucked shit. But that's like, even Yellowstone that we're watching now, you still have to have a dark sense of humor for most of that show.
I mean, yes and no. It's really no different than any other show like it. It's got the same plot. It's got the same concept.
It's Sons of Anarchy, fucking Mayans, all those shows that, like... Oh, here's
it's
one
the same
guy.
concept. It just pertains to a different kind of people.
Mm-hmm. I was trying to think of... There's another show that's similar plotline to it, and I just can't remember what it is. But... No, you know what else would be dope to talk about with somebody? It couldn't be you, because you don't really care, but NASCAR. NASCAR, especially this season, would be fucking great to talk to someone about. It has been...
Hey, man, that's a nice car right there.
No, it has been an insane season. If you're into NASCAR and you haven't watched it in a while, because I was out... I haven't watched it since 2009 and got back into it last year. Insane season this year. Highly recommend at least watching a recap or something. But no, it's...
They drive in circles. There's your recap.
I mean, more or less. There's strategies and things that go
No, NASCAR is the most pointless shit. What is the point? It's supposed to be stock car when you have a Toyota Corolla rear-wheel drive with a V8 that makes fucking however much horsepower. We'll say 700 horsepower.
Yeah, about 7.5. The bigger tracks are like 650, but yeah.
Whatever. Okay, 650, 700 horsepower. And they all have restrictor plates on them to make them the exact same.
Only at the super speedways.
No, not my point.
Although now all
point
the cars are the exact same. So
my point being is get rid of the point system, get you a team, make you the best fucking car that you can. If you come in first, you fucking win.
But do you think we should go back to like the stock cars where it's like cars from the dealership that they soup up? Because
I mean, yeah.
I was like, even if you think about like obviously not.
Well, okay. I mean,
modern, but
that's where you could make it into two separate entities, right? Because if you get a team and build the best car that you can, yeah, sure, drag racing does it all the time, engine swaps, whatever. But then you could also have another one that's literally just from the dealership, fucking piss slow.
Would that be worth watching though? Also, you want to know what I think?
Oh yeah, dude, it would definitely be worth watching. Dude, street tires, straight from the factory. You know how many crashes there are gonna be?
A shit ton. But
and it saved money from the fucking NASCAR now.
I don't know though. So the biggest difference I think between what NASCAR used to be to what NASCAR is now is safety. Safety has been the biggest difference. Because if you look...
I mean, yeah, drag racing, you have, a parachute, roll cage, depending on what you're running.
Yeah, but you're running in a straight line. I guarantee you take a drag car to any, short oval, somebody's dying.
Yeah, because it's not built for that.
No. Well, that's what I'm saying, so even, the stock cars now, straight from the dealership, dude, you'd have to cut the airbags out. That's just a given.
Well, yeah, that's why you have a harness and roll cage.
But, dude, also, the old cars before, when they were the original, stock cars, people were running Dodge Daytonas and shit, the biggest difference is those were metal. Nobody makes a metal car anymore. That's
why you have a roll cage.
I guess, but those composite bodies would just get torn to shit.
I don't care. It'd be entertaining.
If that's the case, though, why don't you go watch,
It'd be a lot more entertaining than...
I don't know, man. I think,
oh my god, he's gonna pass me!
I think you need to actually watch it again, because it's gotten interesting. And then, I will say, the new car has made it really fucking interesting. Whether you think it's good or bad, it's made it more entertaining, because everybody has basically the same car, just different badging on it. And literally anybody can win.
Exactly, that's my point. What's the point of having the same car?
Because anybody can win. It makes it more entertaining. It's closer racing. It's more compacted.
No, you get you a team. You build you the best car you can. If you suck, you fire somebody.
Well, yeah, then
that's racing.
But the issue is, then who's gonna come? Nobody's gonna buy into the sport. No new team could develop because they're gonna be behind the 8 ball by a million. Granted, that's still the case because this year.
Well, that's why I said that's why I said you have different levels. You got the stock cars, and then you got the highly modified.
You'll find this funny. So they're talking about introducing a new series, but it's all electric.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Dude, it would piss me off.
I'm not gonna lie.
Pointless.
I'm not gonna lie. If you look at the what is it? Can't remember it. But you get Ken Block and all these guys, and they're in all-wheel drive drift cars. Dude, those electric all-wheel drive drift cars, holy fuck! Yeah, is the only electric car I would buy. But those motherfuckers are spinning tires nonstop, dude. You can hear it, fucking power up. I guess that's fucking weird to say, but
yeah,
it's fucking dope.
But my issue, so NASCAR, that's part of the fun is listening to them zoom by and hearing the roar of the engines. Bro,
could just get Dodge to make a fake exhaust.
Fuck. Dude, that sounds so dumb. I saw a video that cracked me up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think we're talking about the same one where dude talk. He goes, if I hear that thing pull up next to me at a red light, I'm just going to turn and laugh. He's like, Dodge used to go, roar, and now it's just, roar. I was like, that's fucked. Poor Dodge. Dodge is out here trying to do their best and just getting shit on. Everybody crap.
Just because Dodge was at the top of their game, they were beating everybody out. And then they switched.
Yeah.
180.
I don't know.
Like, the only person making a manual V8 is fucking Ford.
Yeah, of all fucking people.
However,
Ford.
it is pretty dope, though, with the new Mustang. You can rev it from the key fob.
Oh, no shit. That's kind of cool.
That is pretty dope.
I'll give them that. Although, fucking Ford.
Yeah, I think it's like you hit the lock button and then the unlock,
Yeah.
and it'll fucking work.
Huh.
It's pretty fucking dope.
Have you ever seen? So I don't know if I sent it to you or not, but it was a post from a while ago, and it said, "I don't understand everybody talking about how rednecks are racist." They go, "I don't think you understand. Rednecks don't have time for that. We're too busy hating people for what truck they drive." And I was like, I've never related to anything more in my life. Literally just today, we were going to the store. This fucking Ford driver stops at a stop sign while we're stopped, and he sits there and does one of these just. And I was like, dude, there's no cars. Just go.
Dude,
Why are you looking 8 different directions?
Ford drivers are the worst drivers I ever encounter.
Oh, they're
Like,
god awful.
It's on a different spectrum of just like, what the fuck are you doing? Whereas like German vehicle
Yeah.
are just like, all right, you're an asshole.
Yeah. I don't know. You know who I think's worse than Ford drivers though? Those fucking people who buy the Lincoln trucks and think that they're so fancy. And I'm like, bro, you've never even looked at dirt in your entire life. You just bought that because you were like, it's a Ford, but better.
Dude, that's like buying a Lexus, and it's like, it's a Toyota, but better. Or no, I'm sorry, it's like, hey, nice Toyota, man. It's a Lexus. No, it's a fucking
Nah,
Toyota.
It's a Toyota.
It's a fucking
You can
Toyota.
go fuck yourself with that. How about that? Yeah.
You just spent twice as much.
Literally. You spent twice as much for, honestly, second, bottom of the barrel parts from Toyota.
Yeah.
Toyota's not putting better parts than a Lexus.
It's the exact same
fuck?
thing. Dude, there's literally parts on a Lexus that if you look at it, it's stamped Toyota.
Oh, yeah. No,
it's the exact same.
What is it that... They got into a bunch of shit for it not too long ago. I want to say it was their exhaust manifold because it literally just was Toyota. And
because it
everybody
is.
was like, it's not supposed to be Toyota. It's a Lexus. And I was like,
Lexus
y'all don't
made by
understand
Toyota.
it.
It's like Chevy and GMC. It's the exact same. GMC's just slightly more expensive because it's higher end.
I mean, I will say GMC pickup trucks do have slightly different things that make them higher end. Like the GMC pickups I get, but if you want to compare Tahoe versus what are they? Denali's? They're SUV. They're bigger SUVs.
The Yukons.
Yukons. If you compare those, they're honestly almost the fucking same. But like if you compare 1500 versus a Sierra, there are differences, and it's mainly electronic cameras and shit like that. But
yeah, but I mean,
slight.
if you get a high enough.
Oh yeah, if you get a high trim.
Silverado, it's the exact same.
But at that point, I'm pretty sure they're roughly the same price. Because Sierras compared to, what is it? What's the highest one? LTZ? Or whatever the fuck Silverado's highest one is.
What is it? The AT4X now.
Yeah.
Or no, the new GMC is the AT4X.
Yeah, the Chevy though. What's the Chevys? Is it the Trail Boss or whatever?
I wouldn't call that high end.
Like they're so bad.
They're nice, don't get me wrong, but they're not a Trail Boss. I knew a dude who bought a brand new one, 2020 Trail Boss. Took it off-roading, scratched it all to hell. Broken axle. I knew there was another guy. Took it on a trail, like an actual trail. Trail Boss. Got stuck.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, I don't know.
No, I think it was at the High Country.
Oh, yeah.
High Country.
Yeah, because that's like Ford's Longhorn or whatever the fuck they're called.
No, that's Ram.
Ram? Is it?
Longhorn.
Oh, yeah. What the fuck?
They got the Power Wagon, the Longhorn.
Dude, the power... Oh.
I still want a Rebel.
Yeah. I don't know. I
like the Rebel.
A Rebel or a fucking TRX. Those things.
I don't have fucking TRX money.
Well, I'm just saying, I don't have fucking Rebel money.
I don't either, but...
like, I'm saying, if I have the option between the two, I'm taking the TRX.
Yeah, but the Rebel is more...
Yeah.
Easier to get. As of the beginning of this year, I think they were like 40, 45.
So, well, I mean,
The TRXs are like 80.
we're almost to an hour, but while we're on the topic, how soon do you think it is before, you know, the Cybertruck, that kind of era of truck really starts? Because it's got to be close. Which I don't want. Honestly, I personally want us to go back to like the late 80s, early 90s style, but
Well, yeah, so does everybody. So
God,
let me
Chef's
put it this way, right? I'm not big on the electric truck, mainly or any electric vehicle really, just because they're quick, they're not fast.
no.
They're quick, they're not fast. And it seems like you have to charge them so much.
Well, and
But the new Silverado EV,
yeah, I haven't heard
You
much
can-
about it.
you can literally fold down the panels and go from the bed into the cab.
No shit.
Like, it is cool as shit. The
Well,
design.
But in all fair,
I still wouldn't buy one,
that's
but
the design. Like ultimately, you could do that on.
yeah, but it's
Any.
only on the EV.
Well, that's them trying to sell it. But like,
Exactly. So
let's-
therefore, it
let's
falls
be
under the
honest.
same category.
Yeah, but let's be honest. They could do that on any model Silverado if they wanted to.
But they're not, so
Yeah.
it falls under the same category.
But my question is like that electronic motor or electronic system. How soon do you think we are from that being the norm and gas or diesel trucks being pushed to the side? Like obviously
You're-
they'll still
you're
make
ne-
them, but
I think realistically, you could get down low on the petrol vehicles. You're not going to get rid of these.
no, I don't think they'll.
You're not going to.
I don't think they'll get rid of it, and I don't think they'll get rid of petrol. But I do think that it will be
Well,
significantly lower.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Is you can get low on the petrol scale. You're not going to get rid of diesel. The EVs just can't outperform it.
No, I mean, I would be curious to see because I haven't seen, like I said, I haven't seen much about the EV. I wonder what its towing capacity is compared to 2,500.
I don't know. I've seen the Cybertruck by Tesla
Yeah,
hook up to like 1500s and just straight pull them.
Jesus.
But I mean, like you get a 2500, you could do the same thing.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it is interesting.
And the towing capacity on pickup trucks on new diesels is more than the Tesla.
Oh, significantly.
Cybertruck.
It's like what 25% increase, 30, something like that.
Yeah. So
Because I know the Cybertruck I've looked into, and it's significantly lower than a 2,500. But like,
yeah, but you hook it up to a 1500 and it pulls it like it's nothing.
Yeah.
Then yeah, it's gonna look good.
yeah. No,
Now,
I
don't get
mean,
me wrong. The concept, I get it,
yeah.
but we are not technologically advanced enough to go full EV.
No, so the thing that kills me, especially about electric vehicles, is the people that go, "Oh, we're running low on gas, we need to cut out gas vehicles," or "We're running low on diesel, we need to cut out diesel vehicles." What the fuck do you think is going to happen with batteries and everything it takes to make all those parts? You still have to get.
Well,
We don't make them.
That's the thing. I mean, you need all these diesel-powered fucking mining
Ships and
equipment
everything.
to get the lithium to make your fucking battery.
Yeah.
It is worse for the environment
not
to
even
make
just-
a giant lithium battery than it is to run my fucking Duramax.
Yeah, not even just the lithium, but everything else that goes into the vehicle.
Oh no,
make
I'm
it.
just talking about the
Well,
battery.
Yeah, I get that, but I'm saying every other component you still need to mine and get those parts.
Right.
So you can't ever get rid of diesel or really you can't get rid of anything without jeopardizing all of it. Like gas, maybe.
Yeah.
Like gas you could probably get rid of.
Yeah, I still say no. I think you get low, but you're not going to get rid of it.
Yeah.
But like to make and run my Duramax is less emissions and is not necessarily better, but it's not as bad for the environment as it is your fucking Tesla.
I don't know.
I don't care who you are. You want to argue, look up the fucking facts before you say shit to me.
What kills me though, I don't know if you saw it, but the lady who's in charge of Chevy's electronic vehicle department, she,
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know if you guys saw it, but basically it's this lady who's in charge of Chevy's electronic vehicle department, and basically they went up to her and they were like, "Oh, well, what's powering? What's charging these vehicles?" And she goes, "Oh, the power from the building is." And so they go up to the building manager, or was he?
It was the CEO.
Yeah, the CEO, and he goes, "Well, who powers it?" And it was their local power company. And
What was it? He was like, I think it was ran off of like 98% coal.
yeah, Yeah, so ultimately,
Is your fucking electric vehicle better now?
you're charging your vehicle while burning more coal to get your vehicle charged. Like, logically, it's this fucking death loop of like, well, we want green emissions. You're still not gonna get them.
Save the environment.
That's dude. The people that kill me the most.
Oh, you mean like how they're trying to shut down the largest coal production plant?
Or the fact that they're trying to completely get rid of cow processing by like 2040, like completely get rid of cattle.
How the fuck are you gonna do that?
That's what I'm saying. But apparently, that's what AOC and certain other people in high places in the White House or Washington D.C. want to do.
Okay,
Like,
we'll touch on this
What?
real fast, right? I love my meat. Don't
yeah.
get me wrong.
Personally, I prefer elk over cattle, but I
Well,
like meat and
okay.
steak.
I like eating meat.
Yeah.
Probably more than a lot of people, but even I can can notice that we are. It's too much.
Yeah.
It's too much.
No, it definitely is.
Now the portion sizes piss me off of the meat, but meat's expensive,
Very.
and frankly, like with all the fast food, like I eat fast food, like don't get me wrong, so does everybody, but the amount that goes into it, it's too much.
Yeah.
When you have what Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, fucking
Hardee's.
everybody
them.
serving fucking chicken nuggets, like
Yeah.
that's a lot of fucking chicken.
That's a lot of chicken. Or like, just look at. I mean, chicken's a lot. Beef is a shit ton.
And I mean, frankly, if you were to just go to the store, put in the little bit of time to make it yourself, one, it's better, it tastes better,
Significantly.
it's better for you, and it's fucking cheaper.
You still making fun of me for going to culinary school now?
Yeah, kind of.
Motherfucker, you know how many times I've made you dinner that most other people couldn't?
What do you do for a living?
Deliver packages.
Yes, I am making fun of you.
You know, I will say. So, and I think we touched on it the last episode.
But okay,
Culinary school is great for fun.
In my defense,
Don't do it.
in my defense, we were making shit before you even thought of going to culinary school.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah,
I mean,
We were making shit from nothing at 2 a.m.
I remember.
So we were gonna get there eventually.
So, essentially, Adam most summers lived in my house, pretty much full time. What, you'd go home once every 8 days, 9 days, if that.
Maybe.
And then our buddy Taylor, for a full summer and like it was about 6 months total, lived with us. My brother Sincere lived with us, my sister. So let's just say you have probably on average at least 4, teenagers in the house at all times, plus 2 adults.
I'd say 3.
Yeah.
A couple people didn't get along,
Yeah.
so we'll say 3.
So we had 2 fridges. One of them was like we had separate fridges for multiple things, but one of them was milk because I would just drink milk all day.
Disgusting.
Oh, dude, I love
It's
milk.
fucking disgusting.
Honestly, I can't do it anymore. Like, just drink a glass of milk. I can't.
I like if I have a couple of cookies, if I have a couple of cookies, I like to have some milk.
Yeah.
But and then you gotta get that one good gulp of milk.
Yeah.
And then after that, like I'm done with it.
But
Like I don't waste it, but I'm done with it.
And like neither one of us came from affluent parents by any means. We were
What
we
the
were
fuck? What
on-
the fuck does that mean?
a lot of money, very well off.
Oh shit! I wish.
We were
I fucking
on,
wish.
if not below the poverty line.
Oh, we were definitely below the poverty line.
But
We
no,
were definitely below the poverty line.
we would make literally anything out of anything. Like,
Oh yeah, dude.
best one that I can think of. You weren't there for it, but it was me and our buddy Exandre at the time. We had leftover KFC, and we had the typical things in the house that you would find that just everybody has. So before Mythical Kitchen, I'm looking at you guys because I feel attacked that nobody added me on this. Granted, I didn't publish it or post it anywhere, so that's on me. Anyways,
Chickens.
right. But no.
Did you hear that? I think there was a ghost.
Yeah, mine must have been. No, so we woke up. We were hungry as shit. It was like 3 a.m, and we were like, oh, we got this KFC, but neither one of us really like. Nobody likes reheated KFC. Let's keep it 100 real quick. Nobody likes reheated KFC. Nobody. Name one time you've had KFC reheated that you actually enjoyed it.
I mean, I enjoyed it when there was nothing else.
Yeah, but it's not like that's your first choice. You're not like, I want to eat.
Oh, no, dude. If there's leftover KFC and there's nothing else, that is my first fucking choice.
Fair. But no, so we didn't really want reheated KFC.
I kind of want KFC now. Speaking of too much chicken.
Yeah. So, we
got to get them 11 herbs and spices. We probably have them, actually.
I guarantee, bro. I have more spices than, half of Southeast Asia at this point. But so we took KFC and we were like, okay, what can we do with it? And we were kind of deciding if we wanted pizza or not. So I decided I'd make a KFC pizza. Made the dough, put down the gravy, and then corn and chicken and cheese. Basically, we made a famous bowl minus the mashed potatoes. Bake that, and dude, I'll tell you.
You can get instant mashed potatoes for like 99 cents still. Or I think $1.29. Yeah, $1.29.
Okay, so I somehow muted my mic when I caught it. Anyhow,
shit happens.
Basically, I don't know if you could hear it on the other mic. We created food out of nothing all the time. And so for the fact of people constantly being like, oh, there's not enough food in the world. No, there's not enough food that people are using correctly.
There's not enough food that people are willing to eat.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're one to talk.
Okay, I don't like vegetables, but I still eat them.
I was like, yeah, I mean, I'll give you that. You do. And I've learned ways to make certain foods appetizing to you that you normally would not eat. Those green beans, I've almost...
Them green beans bussin'.
Them green beans are good.
I don't know if it's got crown in them or what, but that shit bussin'. No, I'm saying I don't know if it's because it has crown in it, but that shit bussin'.
I think it's a mix of that and just the technique. It's one of those things that you kind of let them caramelize just enough.
I will not eat asparagus, so that shit's gross.
Yeah, I mean, that's like you don't like salmon either, and it's just one of those things.
I like canned tuna.
I was gonna say, do you like any fish? Like fresh fish, not canned tuna.
I like deep fried catfish.
Just like you won't do bluegill or nothing like that?
I don't know. I haven't tried it deep fried.
What? I don't think I've ever had bluegill deep fried. It's always been like in tin foil with butter and fucking lemon juice.
No, it's got to be deep fried.
And you guys,
it's got to be fresh and it's got to be hot.
You look at the two of us, and somehow he's the fucking skinnier one. Logic. Your metabolism is not fair. What in the fuck? You were talking about the ghost and they fucking appeared. I know. But anyways, we've been going on for a while now. So I'd just like to take this time to say thank you, everybody, for viewing. Greatly appreciate it. Make sure you share it with your friends, your mom, your sister, your bowling team, your uncle's third nephew twice removed. Anybody else you want to add that people should share with?
You know what? Share it with your church. I don't care.
Share it with your preacher's grandma. Everybody.
That's tough.
Everyone. Anybody.
All right. Thank you for watching the fucking Questionable Podcast. We'll just cut that little bit out.
Oh, man. No, that's staying in. That was fucking good. I was going to say, you want to do one of their plugs real quick?
Nah.
But anyways, greatly appreciated. Y'all take care.